When you've managed to get up out of the bed, but not quite yet off of the bed, it's just enough for you today, just to get this far. So we're going to do some exercise yoga practice from a seated position, say if it was on your bed, for example. So if you could bring the feet to being flat on the floor, and if it's warm enough, you could take off your shoes and socks to come in contact with the floor. If it's not warm enough, don't let your feet get cold, make sure they're nice and warm. Okay, if it's possible, we're going to straighten the spine up. You can close your eyes if you wish. We're stretching our spine up towards the sky, and just allow your shoulders to soften downwards. And giving yourself permission to be here right now. Allowing your body to be as it is as we move through this gentle flow which supports your body. Let's take a few conscious breaths, allowing our lungs to expand when we breathe in, and allowing our shoulders to soften and allow the muscles of our back to relax when we breathe out. Breathe in, let your tummy expand. Breathe out, soften every area of tension right now. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your nose or your mouth. You could go. So perhaps we'll do that a few times. Let's inhale fully and deeply. And then exhale out through your mouth. Inhale again, fully and deeply. Exhale. Let it go. Now this time as we exhale, let our body move forward with it as much as far as you want to go, and exhale all the way out. Now we'll inhale, raising up the spine, straightening up. Exhale. We'll roll down the spine, roll from the head all the way down. Inhale, lifting up, bring your chest forward. Exhale, tucking in the head, and then just rolling the spine down. Inhale, roll the spine up, bring the chest forward. Okay, this time we're going to push the middle of our spine back. The head come down, you can take hold of the knees. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. So we're pushing the middle of our spine back. We're sort of stretching the head forward. That's it. Now as we inhale, let the shoulders come back, let the chest come forward. If you want, you could also look up, but we're breathing big breaths in and long, slow breaths out. You can push the shoulders back even a little more. Okay, and let's bring our back into neutral. So if we could just close our eyes for a moment and notice how this feels on your spine. Is there any area right now that feels a little bit tense or tight? And can you breathe into that area, imagining your breath went directly to that area, breathing in there now. Exhale out through your mouth. Let it go. We'll do that 3 times, okay? So that was 1. Second time, find an area of tension, of tightness. Breathe into that area. Exhale out through your mouth. One more time. Locating an area. Maybe it's the same, it could be different. Inhale into that area. Exhale. Let it out. Very nice. Let's just shake out our hands here now. Okay, so we don't need to be too aggressive or anything like that. Just letting some of the energy move out through the fingers. So we can shake them, the palms up, the palms down. That's it. And flick out the fingers. Just flick out the hands there. Okay. So we might do some circles with each of the fingers. Okay. Just ensure, now we're not trying to stretch any muscles as such. We're just ensuring that there's nice movement in our fingers. That's it. Some circles, and then also with our thumb. Same on the opposite side. Okay. Now, closing them into a little fist and opening wide. Little fist and opening wide. Little fist and opening wide. And just shake out the hands again. So let's just rest our hands now. Closing the eyes. Feeling your spine and feeling your hands. And allowing all of your back, your shoulders, your tummy, arms, your legs, your head. Soften and relax. And we might move our head a little bit here, okay? We're going to bring our chin down to our chest, stretching the back of your neck. And inhale very, very gently, lifting your chin up till it's comfortable. Okay, exhale, let that chin come down. So you feel a very gentle stretch the back of the neck. And inhale, lifting the chin. If you can, you're stretching the front of the neck. Exhale, let that chin come down. And inhale, lifting the chin upwards. Okay, and then let the head come back to neutral. Now let's bring our right ear to the right shoulder, stretching the side of your neck. And then bringing the left ear to the left shoulder. Beautiful. So these muscles here are controlled by the vagus nerve, but they're also connected with the stomach. So we're getting a nice stretch. They can be very tight, so go only to, your edge. Okay, back to the center, which means just to the edge of what you can tolerate without being sore. So just wherever that is for you. And if for you today, that's only a few millimeters before you feel pain, then that's all that you do. Just a very gentle movement, so that you can feel out your own body and learn to notice when it's speaking to you. Okay, let's come back over to the opposite side. That's it. the last time over to the left. Really nice. And come back to the center. And now we're going to rotate the head. So this simply means turn the head and look as far as you can to the right behind you. And then allow your eyes to lead. Okay, we follow the eyes. So bring the eyes to the left and follow with your head. Okay, we're allowing the eyes to lead us as we move over towards the right. Allowing the eyes to lead over to the left. Okay, keep the shoulder back if possible. Rotating. Well, let's do this one more time each side, following the eyes. Okay. And bringing the eyes back to the center and closing the eyes for a moment. Okay, now what we might do is rub our hands together. And when you feel you've got a nice bit of heat there, bring the hands over your eyes. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a few more exercises while we're here. So if we bring our left hand down onto the bed beside us and just stretch it out a little bit, we're going to bend the elbow and lean over to the left. Now, if you wish, you could also bring the arm up and over. If your arm is hurting you, bring it further away and straighten it, but we don't want to hyperextend this at all. Ideally, this joint is a little bit loose, so there's not too much pressure. I want the weight to go into the hand. Okay, and if it is too much pressure, we can pull it back in as well, so we're not leaning too hard on it. Perfect. Now this opens up a lot of energy channels on the side of the body, which particularly feeds our heart and our lungs. Let's do the same on the opposite side. So feel out where the hand is right for you and how much of a side bend to the spine feels right for you. And if you're feeling it, we're going to lift up the upper arm and come over to the side. You may not be feeling for that in its full expression, but you could also put the hand onto the side, okay, or behind or on the leg. That's totally fine. If you do open up the arm even a little bit, it will open up these energy channels. For 3 breaths would be terrific. Come back to the center, and again let's sit here for a moment. We're sort of taking note or being aware, being more conscious right now of our body. Daring to feel the aches, the pains, the tribulations, the annoyances, the irritations, daring to feel those things as we sit here and breathe and allow our body to feel. Really nice. What thoughts are coming up for you right now? Are they constructive and conducive to your health? are they worries, fears, or annoyances that are taking from your health? And if they are, can we change the channel for this moment and every moment that we feel to do that? Because our thoughts are creating our reality, so we want to also have positive thoughts. And you find yoga has a way of bringing up things deep inside that you're not expecting. And it is the beautiful opportunity then to sort of face those fears or acknowledge those considerations of the body and allow ourselves to let those go. Our thoughts and memories get stored in our cells, and inflammation on the joints and blocked liver ducts and so forth are a lot of areas that we feel blocked in our own life, and then it mirrors into our body. So yoga has a way of clearing these, which also clears paths in our life. Okay, so we're going to do a forward bend now whilst on the bed. So you might bring the legs out a little bit wider. Okay, I just bring my hands onto the knees. I lengthen the spine, inhale. And as I exhale, just from the lowest part of the spine, lower yourself forward all the way till it's comfortable for you. Now you might want to adjust your legs. Your hands can come to wherever is comfortable, and if you can let the head hang, but please be very mindful of yourself. That may not be comfortable. You could also bring a pillow here, put your hands on the pillow and support your head. We're going to stay in forward bend here just for a few breaths, okay? Just let your body hang forward. Allow your spine to completely surrender and soften forward. Notice how it lets go. It lets go of all its tension. And then breathing into any area that you do still feel tension in. Exhale if you like out through your mouth. Inhale again into any area you feel tight or tense along your spine. Exhale. Let your whole body soften forward. Inhale, finding that tension, finding that restriction. And exhale, let all the air out through your mouth. Just carry on there now with regular breath. Feeling what this is like in your body. Letting the feelings happen. Allow your body to happen. Allow all the natural processes happen. Okay, now let's just support ourselves as we inhale. Oh, so slowly now. Roll the spine up as slow as you can. Okay, and let's just roll the shoulders back a little bit. Very nice. So as we have lengthened the spine this way, we want to do a counter pose. So to do that, I bring the hands behind me. My fingers are pointing forward. Okay. Let the chest come forward. We're just letting our head back a little bit. But we're stretching the chest forward and the shoulders are back. This is a heart opening pose. We're just giving a little squeeze along the spine now, squeezing the spine. that may very well be enough for you today. That has been mostly along the spine, which brings up a lot of different thoughts, a lot of emotions. Many toxins start to come up as well. So for today, and maybe if you want to practice that a few days in a row, you'll find you'll get great benefit from working with your spine. You could also rest afterwards in your Shavasana, okay? And you may feel more energy comes into the spine, which brings it into the body as well. And you'll get a little bit of release from any pain or tension that has been stuck there. It will help move that on. Okay, thank you so much for taking this class. Namaste.